Paul vient de finir son travail. Il est en train de ranger ses affaires. Il a plusieurs choses à faire ce soir. Il doit faire quelques cours, il doit ranger la maison et va aussi appeler ses parents, car il ne les a pas appelés depuis lundi dernier. Il veut leur faire une surprise. Il pense leur préparer le repas préféré, des pâtes à la bolognaise. Ça fait longtemps qu'ils n'en ont pas mangé, alors il espère qu'ils seront contents.
So I think non-native, but I feel like I could hear maybe a twang from an Asian language, not like Japanese or anything, but maybe Chinese?
Yeah, I get what you mean because the musicality, like the wave of the way she was reading was could sound Asian, but I would go more for Latin America. Yeah, I would go for Brazil. The way she pronounces her R, I think I've heard that in from Brazilian friends. But again, Brazil is a big country and you have different accents. But I would go for Brazil.
Can I say maybe like non-native from an Asian country, even though that's quite vague?
Of course.
Is that acceptable?
Yeah, it would work.
Okay, let's hear it then.
My name is Jenna, and I'm from the United States, from Florida. But I worked on cruise ships for almost 10 years, so my accent is pretty mixed.
Oh my
yes,
gosh.
Your accent is mixed. I couldn't tell it was from the US.
I couldn't tell. I was so far off. Wrong continent. I feel embarrassed. Oh my gosh, that was such a bad guess. Wow.
I mean, it didn't sound American at all.
It didn't. Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. Well, I don't know what to say. It was so wrong.
I don't know what to say either.
This is hilarious. Oh my gosh.
Paul vient de finir son travail. Il est en train de ranger ses affaires. Il a plusieurs choses à faire ce soir. Il doit faire quelques courses. Il doit ranger la maison et va aussi appeler ses parents car il ne les a pas appelés depuis lundi dernier. Il veut leur faire une surprise. Il pense leur préparer leur repas préféré, des pâtes à la bolognaise. Ça fait longtemps qu'ils n'en ont pas mangé, alors il espère qu'ils seront contents.
I don't think this is a native speaker.
I would say British.
I actually wrote British on my sheet. Yeah.
Okay.
I think the lui, like she had like a U English sound to it.
For me, it's more a combination of many things. She's good. She's definitely good in French.
Excellent.
But it's still the R. You know, they're trying hard because it doesn't exist in the British English language. So you still feel that will of reaching like a tender R that we do have in French, which is not quite there.
You made it sound so beautiful. She's trying to reach for it.
Yeah.
It's so poetic.
Yeah, so I would go for non-native British.
Yeah, same. But the accent is pretty good though. You can see she's had practice for sure.
Absolutely.
Hi, I'm Rachel. I am from Connecticut, in New England, in the USA.
So New England, no, I'm kidding, that's not the same thing.
US, okay. Yeah, well, she sounded more British than American, I'd say, but...
Yeah. I feel like there's a point where between American and British, if the accent is really good, you can't really tell them apart. It's more at beginner level, you can sort of hear the more American twang, but I don't think we could have guessed. It was pretty hard.
It's true. However, sometimes the way of reading, the voice is different, and I thought she was British because you know British people tend to be like it's a tendency, tend to be a bit more quiet in the way they read, they speak, than American people.
Paul vient de finir son travail. Il est en train de ranger ses affaires. Il a plusieurs choses à faire ce soir. Il doit faire quelques courses. Il doit ranger la maison. Il va aussi appeler ses parents, car il ne les a pas appelés depuis lundi dernier. Il veut leur faire une surprise. Il pense leur préparer leur repas préféré, des pâtes à la bolognaise. Ça fait longtemps qu'ils n'en ont pas mangé, alors il espère qu'ils seront contents.
You said you know because you know the person, or?
No. I think I knew the accent, but okay, what I think is non-native speaker, but someone that's been exposed or lived in Quebec and has a really, I don't know, it sounds almost Québécois, but I don't think it's native Québécois. But I'm not sure.
It's not. No, it's not. Like, for example, tu becomes tu, du becomes du, and it wasn't there.
Where's she from, though?
I would go for the US. Because it's close. It's close to Quebec. Maybe she she came here.
I want to go for Brazilian. Don't ask me why. I know
Maybe.
there's some more Brazilian people in the list, I'm sure.
Probably, yeah.
I'm going to go for non-native Brazilian, but amazing Quebecois accent. Could almost fool me because I don't really know the accent that well.
I mean, we've been fooled so many times.
Right?
Hi, my name's Alice. Je suis du Canada. J'ai été élevée en Ontario, mais j'ai passé un peu de temps au Québec.
That was Canadian French. Wow, she fooled me.
So Ottawa, they obviously don't speak French, right? They speak English natively.
It's bilingual. It's a bilingual city.
Oh, it's bilingual as well.
So that was more an Ontarian accent, which I'm not really familiar with. I think I've met one or two, but they sounded, I don't know, I think it sounded more English speaker than French speaker. But I mean, she speaks French perfectly.
Yeah.
I was fooled.
Yeah, amazing.
Paul vient de finir son travail. Il est en train de ranger ses affaires. Il a plusieurs choses à faire ce soir. Il doit faire quelques courses, il doit ranger la maison et va aussi appeler ses parents car il ne les a pas appelés depuis lundi dernier. Il veut leur faire une surprise. Il pense leur préparer leur repas préféré, des pâtes à la bolognaise. Ça fait longtemps qu'ils n'en ont pas mangé, alors il espère qu'ils seront contents.
That pretty much sounded like Sean, the American.
You think it's non-native?
It was perfect. It was completely fluent, but still a tiny thing.
You're gonna laugh because I thought he was French.
You think?
I'm almost sure this is a French person, or like a French-speaking native.
Well, I don't know because I've been here almost six years now, so maybe I'm not used to the French accent that much. But
what made me think native? Obviously, it's the accent which was perfect to me, but also the speed at which he was reading. And like he didn't mispronounce things regardless of how quickly he was reading at. So that's what made me think he was a native speaker just reading fairly fast.
But it was pretty much the same as Sean. Sean was reading as fast as that. And he's probably a French teacher at some university, and I would say still non-native, but there's no way I could guess where he is from.
The thing about this challenge is that we've been fooled so many times that now we don't trust our instinct anymore.
It's true. It's true. Why is it so hard?
Guys, why are you so hard to guess? I'm still going to go for French.
My online name is Ivan Cooper. I was born in France and I've always lived here. My dialect is from le département de la Loire.
Hey, French.
Jesus Christ, have I been here for too long to recognize people from my own country? Oh my God.
Honestly, to me, it sounded perfectly French. Like I didn't hear anything non-native, but that's interesting that you didn't.
No, but I think I'm just too used to the Quebecois accent now, and I can't recognize French people unless they're from Paris. Wow.
Well done, Ivan Cooper. You fooled Bong.
Yes, you did very much. I feel bad though because these people are native, and I'm saying they're not. So I feel like it's almost insulting. I don't like that challenge.
Guys, don't take it personally. It's just that we're so biased by all the results. Like sometimes we just question our own instinct. So
we think too much. I'm pretty sure if I recorded myself and I would listen to myself, I would say he's not native.
Paul vient de finir son travail. Il est en train de ranger ses affaires. Il y a plusieurs choses à faire ce soir. Il doit faire quelques courses. Il doit ranger la maison et va aussi appeler ses parents car il ne les a pas appelés depuis lundi dernier. Il veut leur faire une surprise. Il pense leur préparer leur repas préféré, des pâtes à la bolognaise. Ça fait longtemps qu'ils n'en ont pas mangé, alors il espère qu'ils seront contents.
What do you think?
So, I would say non-native and English.
English, so from the UK.
Oh man. Yes. I at that point I wouldn't know. I'm too confused now. But if I had to choose between the US and UK, let's say the UK.
Yeah, no, I agree. I would say non-native speaker. And what gave it away 100% is the way he said bolognese. Because in French, he said bolognese, he said bolognaise. So I was like English native for sure. And I'm thinking the US.
Okay, interesting.
Shall we hear the answer?
I am Armenian. My native language is Armenian, but I live in Canada.
Oh.
So you were closer.
I could not have guessed Armenian.
Yeah, me neither.
But I guess I was sort of close because he spent a lot of time in Canada, so I feel like his Canadian sort of experience has influenced his accent. Sure. Yeah, I think.
You were closer by far.
Do I get 0.75 points?
Yeah, man.
Let's do that, okay.
Paul vient de finir son travail. Il est en train de ranger ses affaires. Il a plusieurs choses à faire ce soir. Il doit faire quelques courses. Il doit ranger la maison. Et va aussi appeler ses parents, car il ne les a pas appelés depuis lundi dernier. Il veut leur faire une surprise. Il pense leur préparer leur repas préféré, des pâtes à la bolognaise. Ça fait longtemps qu'il n'en a pas mangé, alors il espère qu'ils seront contents.
So I think non-native.
Yeah.
But where from though?
Yeah.
What do you think?
I don't know. I had maybe Italian or a Spanish speaker, but his R is very good. Maybe English speaker. I have no idea.
You're so funny because you always comment on the R's. It's like you're like the thing you notice.
It's my first filter. It's my first filter.
Yeah.
They're trying to you know, how far have they gone in the pronunciation of R's, and after that it's But once they have the flow, it's impossible to guess.
But I agree with you when you said sort of Spanish, Italian. I was going for something sort of Latin.
Yeah.
Maybe British. Oh gosh.
British?
Because he said manger, you pronounce the N, and that's a mistake some British people tend to make, in my experience.
Yeah, you're right. He said reunion also.
Yeah. But in Spanish they say reunión, I think. That's the word in Spanish.
Yes.
So it's possible that there could be a Spanish speaker. I want to go for Spanish actually. Spanish non-native.
Okay, honestly. I'll go for British then.
Hi, my name is Connor Dorr. I'm Irish. I used to live in France. I lived in France for 2 years.
First of all, I love his Irish accent. Absolutely love it.
Me too.
Great, I love it. I wish I had this accent, honestly. I would never shut up.
So that makes 6.5. I don't know if I counted correctly, but how many points do you have?
5.25.
Oh.
You win. It's my challenge. How dare you win?
I mean, that was difficult.
Really
that was
hard.
so difficult. But it was fun though.
It was amazing. I loved it. I loved it so much.
Yeah, me too.
It's like you're pretty sure it's this accent and then they speak, you're like, what? Like,
yeah.
What do you mean? Like, what do you mean you're not Spanish, you're English or whatever?
That's it. And they're just so good. They're just so good.
Well, thank you everyone for your submissions. Thank you very much for participating. It was a lot of fun. You guys are very talented.
That was a lot of fun indeed, and thank you very much for the invitation. I really appreciate that.
I'm so glad you joined me, and guys, feel free to check out Bong's channel. It'll be in the description box below, as usual. And I will see you very soon. Bye.
Bye.